This show is depressing. Today, imagine waking up to fight. Hey guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to Say With Me, just maybe where you get the gist. As it do waiting, as it hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on the bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet subscribed to this channel? Are you sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist as it hot? Guys, is it this Biggie's house? I think it is just, they should not even call it All Stars. They should call it Biggie's house of commotion. Because I don't know why a number of adults cannot do things and it will go peacefully without any any unnecessary banter. There's a difference between you're having a fight because of a good reason, but these ones, they pick up fight unnecessarily. Like unnecessarily. That's why I told you guys that you see this particular show, if you're sleeping, you're wrong. Because most of the times, these their basketballs, they start around 3 a.m. all those times, that kind of a.m. You understand? So I think the problem now, I have a question. I'm very sure right now most of you all have at least watched it, or some of you all have heard about the fight that happened in the house. Whom do you think is to blame? Now, at the same time, people are actually having different different perspective on it as usual. You know, some persons are out there saying that Pere is being authoritative. You understand? Some persons are out there saying that Adekunle is actually, doing a fighting it for Venita that is quite unnecessarily. And on the other hand, some people are saying that CeCe is actually cursing her, like she's finding it easy to curse out easily, like any little thing she don't yap, any little thing she don't yap. Now, all those three things I just said, everything is right out there, but the question is, was that fight actually necessary? Now, you see this wager, this is how all the wager, beginning from the first week till this third one, I think the housemates with their wagers has always come off like this. All the wagers have been always thinking they would not do it well, but they ended up coming to the arena to prove me wrong. Now, this week wager again is giving me the same vibe, like they are not going to pass this wager. Like this wager is just going to be bladder dash. But you never can tell. They might go to the, arena and still do it well. But as I am looking at this wager right now, it is not giving what it's supposed to give at all. There are actually many masters of the ship. There are many sailors. Everybody wants to have a say. After they have divided all the housemates into teams. Now, I think this thing started heating up again from yesterday. After that thingy Uriel did, you understand? It has now built on to all of the housemates that, they feel we are partial, they feel we are this. So everybody don't carry them for heart. Because you cannot tell me how all those fights will happen just in a space of that scene. It was Pere vs Venita, Pere vs Adekunle, Angel vs CeCe, and then Fraud and Angel. Basketballs just they go everywhere. Even some words, though Pere did mention Venita's father's name, Venita still said a lot. Like Pere does not have paper. Now, if of course when these housemates had this fights, the thing that would happen on the social spaces, their fan base will start having a lot of fights on it. I think this HOH is the worst HOH ever. EK. I just think he doesn't really care. Can you believe now, as I'm talking to you, the script is missing. The script is missing for the film. As after all the fight that happened, everybody that they're having Pere and everything, all these things that happened, Venita and her own, this morning they're actually trying to settle things out where Ike went, because when all these things was happening, all the basketballs were happening with everybody that it's happening with, Ike was sleeping in the HOH room. So now this morning Ike was trying to resolve some of the things, went to Pere, was having a conversation with Pere. Pere said she's backing out, that she paid the thousands of dollars to study filming in outside of the country, and all these people will come here and be telling her crap, that the house is full of shit, and this really got to the housemate. And now CeCe is saying that it was Alex, that the housemate did not really hear it. When she was having a conversation with CeCe said it was Alex that carried that around, that the housemate did not really hear that. Sheyi was like that most of the housemates heard it, and she told CeCe that she doesn't want, when having conversation with her, she would mention Alex's name, or when having conversation with Alex, we'll be hearing CeCe name, because they feel they are still on their personal beefing thingy. You understand? Ike was trying to resolve the issue. Pere said if CeCe is backing out, that him too he is backing out, you know. Then Sheyi came when they were having that conversation. When Ike was having that conversation with Pere, then Doyin was there too. Then Pere was like, Sheyi, I would like it if you will excuse us. Sheyi now left, but Ike was calling Sheyi back. Sheyi no answer again because Pere already said he should, you know, excuse them. Now you see, but later CeCe, after having a conversation with Sheyi, they sorted it out. She has attempted to, you know, resume work, but right now Pere is looking less concerned. He no even send. He was just one corner, like looking at his general eyes. I'm like, hey, wahala. Now I'm not thinking of what Cross said in the diary session that he cannot wait to see Pere become the head of house. Well, being the head of house does not mean you need to, you know, sound so authoritatively, like in a forceful way. You understand? But if you check it at the same time, some of those housemates behave like kids. They do not adhere to the head of house, you know, talks. They ignore the head of house. Like Ike is the most disrespected head of house ever. And I do not blame it on the housemates alone. I blame it on Ike. Ike is so less concerned. His own is he has gotten the immunity. Someone actually even said it among the housemates that Ike, I think he's doing that. Ike has gotten the immunity. That is the only thing that matters to him. Now that they want to resume, they two took script. Somebody actually was holding that script, hide it, and I don't know what they want to gain in all of this. So it is given, these people call themselves all-stars and they're just acting all this Raz. Okay, now give a definition of Raz. That is what I am talking about. What is the definition of Raz if it's not all this things that is happening among this housemates? They actually have this, they had a discussion, was it not the day before yesterday, about dark energies in the house, like as if everything will be settled. But where is the settlement? Everywhere still scatter, everywhere still jaga. Like it's just, the house is not even united at all. You see this wager, they don't fail and put Jera, except they are going to, you know, put prove me wrong again. Like I always say that they will fail and they would now pass it. But you see this particular wager, filming is not something you can just start a day before. Except they will not be sleeping all through today. And right now they are even not doing the wager again. If you come, they will say Queen is not here. This one is not here. They will just be, you know, oh my God, I've not seen this type before. When I was looking at the fight yesterday, I'm like, hey, this fight, I'm not even going to talk about it because these housemates are beginning to piss me off. But at the same time, the way things are going in the house, I'm like, hey. Now, what's even brought me this video is that they want to now start, they want to start acting no script. The script has lost. Who hold it? Somebody is holding it. Ike has gone to Angel. Angel, do you know anybody that is holding that script? Kindly let me know. I would know how to attack the person. Angel said, no. Hey, those housemates. Anyways, I am leaving this particular one for you all. I'm sure you guys understand what happened in the fight thingy. What do you think? Or do you think Adekunle is really buying fight from Venita? What do you think? Let's talk in the comment section. Or do you think Venita is actually doing way too much? Let me know what you feel about all this brouhaha that happened in the comment section, while we'll see a few of some of the happenings in the comment and the social space. Coming from Comrade, immediately Cross mentioned on the table that they should remove the directors from the drama, and White Money seconded. I tapped out. Your supposed closest people in that house, humans are unpredictable, no loyalty whatsoever. Now, talking about loyalty, this is bringing me to the conversation. CeCe actually approached Cross this morning. Not quite long anyways, from the time I started making this video, and where Cross was busy rehearsing and said, Cross, so they were cursing me out and you added to it. How would you feel if people are talking about you and I added to it and I get to hear it? What will you feel? That is all I want to tell you, but it's fine. She now left. You know, Cross went back to his practicing. You know, now saying about loyalty. If I know loyalty is a big thing for me, but CeCe has been quite disrespectful with the use of her words. Last night, White Money was not pleased with CeCe because of CeCe actually cursed him again. And you know, this is not the first time CeCe is doing that to White Money. What is the problem about meat, fish, food? Everywhere there's food, that's where you see my White Money-ish. Euro brought meat out. Then White Money was like, CeCe wants to use from the meat. You understand? Okay, CeCe wants to use the meat, and then Euro was saying the meat is kind of too much. White Money noticing that banter will lead to something else, now told CeCe to go upstairs and cook. That was where the cursing came from. So I think it is misunderstanding from CeCe end. According to Ike, CeCe thought White Money told her to just go up and go and cook, that she's not supposed to come down to cook. But at least you should not be so quick to curse people or say words to people. Those housemates just need to learn to hold on their emotions. Everybody is actually looking for a proof to show that they have mouth or they can talk anyhow. So if CeCe could be that disrespectful to them, and most of the housemates see how she is to them, how do you expect that loyalty from somebody who disrespects you? Now that is the thing. Because the last time I checked, White Money have been so lenient with CeCe. Whenever she comes with that attitude, it's kind of pipe low. Pere has been on Adekunle since day one. I don't know if it is intimidation or what, but Pere upsets her baby. He has fake teeth. He has no paper or degree. He goes to state house, whatever that means. He insulted her dad and much more. My dear, did you see the banter last night? It passed me. Like, I'm like, it's not even last night. It's early this morning. Like all those 2, 3 a.m. time. I know they sleep. the boss boss no be here. Like, I'm like, wow. And I know Venita has been looking for a way to come for Pere. Do not forget, I have been gisting you guys some things you should know, okay? I feel the problem is that they are not true to themselves and are not doing this based on their individual strength. Half of them just they claim position they can't even literally define, talk more of execute. And JB Smith, well done. Now, the thing is, I think they are in a competition. They all want to sell themselves. They don't even care if it is a role that suits them. Everybody wants to be the lead in everything they do. You cannot get many leader in one put. Come on now, it's not done. How did they even say that in that you cannot get many captain in one ship? How did they say that pilot a ship, or how did they put that words? That is what this housemate are actually doing. And there's no how there will be peace if they don't maintain, as in that, I don't know. Pere is a bully. You can't tell a grown man to sit down as if he is your child. Thank God Adekunle didn't let him bully him like he did White Money. Someone remind me again, what did Fina do to end the Ras title? Because the things I have heard from your classy fave's mouth. That is the thing. I know Fina will be looking at this thing and be smiling right now. She'll be smiling. Actually, yes, Pere was telling Adekunle to sit down. Sit down. But Adekunle no agree. Adekunle as in shush him. CeCe's team told her to stay away from Adekunle. Same team hates Alex. Guess what? Team consists of her BBM VVIPs. Instead of her to have fun to the fullest and get to know housemates, see how they are managed to make her carry things and people for mine. And that thing I'm saying, some of this team are the reason why these housemates are not really themselves. You prepared it, you think you're preparing your fave, you understand, for a certain thing, but you're preparing them to their doom. How can you tell them you have told CeCe, the same CeCe, to avoid Alex, to avoid Adekunle? Who knows how many people they mentioned again to her? When I said it's all this bbnaija VVIPs and aunties who make the housemates have unnecessary beef with each other post show, you guys would say na lie. If you know what they do and say behind the scene, now that is their own cup of tea. My own is this housemate should get to come to the house, no matter what is said about someone to you. There are some, like just Doyin and CeCe. Doyin do not really like whom CeCe was, but when she came to the house, she was like, oh, she kind of like her person. So do not let people spoil your thing for you. Coming from Rainy Zion, thank God, make General Pere rest. Is the universe working for him? Sheyi need to showcase and sell his last skill as a director since he is leaving on Sunday. Pere, let him do it. You will understand better on Sunday. Rest, my general, while we pamper you with votes. Who told you Sheyi is leaving on Sunday? Wow. So, guys, I'm leaving this to you guys. I want you to tell me, whom do you think is at fault? Whom do you think is doing way too much in that house right now? That they are looking for every little thing to give us highlights about, using their mouth to show us how much they use their mouth to spew things that they are not supposed to say. Kindly let me know whom you think is at fault concerning the rifts that happened last night. It was versus many people, versus Angel versus CeCe, Pere and the ones I'm more interested in is that Adekunle, Venita and Pere. What do you think about all of that? Kindly let me know in the comment section, okay? But you see, as for CeCe and Alex, this their thinking is not ending anytime soon, guys. We need to get ready for those two. No matter how they try to avoid themselves, they carry themselves for mind. Anyways, let's be watching. I know today again we'll carry another one. Let's see how this goes. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Make sure you stay tuned to this channel. Do not blink at all on this channel, and do not forget to tell me what you feel, okay? Kindly be civil with your comments, and also don't forget I love you, because if I don't love you, waiting again. Bye for now, guys.